Have you heard of plant-based hydration and recovery products? Today we have Dr. Farnoush Fadavi, properly known as Dr. Faye, the president and founder of Bala Enzyme and a distinguished dental surgeon. She, along with her husband, founded Bala Enzyme, a company that focuses on plant-based hydration and recovery products. With a strong background as a dental surgeon and a passion for natural health solutions, Dr. Faye innovative work is making a significant impact in the wellness industry. Welcome to the show, Dr. Faye.
Thank you.
Please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, thank you so much for having me today. My name is Farnoush Fadavi, and I'm a dental surgeon. I practiced 20 some years in Southern California, and I'm very happy to be here with you today.
Thank you so much, Dr. Faye, for giving your time to our show. Take us back in history, share your journey and your education as a dental surgeon and how that led to something that is now called Bala Enzyme. What has been your journey so far?
Sure. I grew up in Boston. I went to a lot of different schooling there, such as Harvard, Northeastern. I did my DMD program at Tufts University and a postgraduate at Boston University. So at Boston University, I was doing research with my husband on plant-based enzymes, specifically bromelain enzyme that comes from core of pineapple that everybody thoughts. And we were looking for an alternative to pharmaceutical to reduce inflammation on a face, bruising and inflammation. And basically that's started it back in Boston University. We brought that into our practice in Southern California. For years and years, we gave bromelain enzyme and natural enzymes to patient after oral surgery. And when patient came back within 10 days to 2 weeks for suture removal, they were informing us all these years that how much they felt better on their joint. And if they were younger people for, after extraction of wisdom teeth, how much they recover faster. And they were wondering, what was that all about? So, but we knew that, it was all because of bromelain enzyme, because bromelain is an anti-inflammatory enzyme that helps people getting over the inflammation in their body. So no matter it was only just oral cavity, it was overall in all body.
Okay. And, in my research, I found out that, you met with an accident and that experience, led to significant injuries that you endured. And that led to an alternative medicine. So
Yes.
what was that piece of your life and, how it helped you in shaping Bala Enzyme?
Definitely. So I practiced 20 some years in Southern California. A very successful practice. I have 2 daughters, and by getting all the testimonial from the patient, how much they feel better, I was never thinking about becoming an entrepreneur in CPG space or, make Bala or anything like that. In 2018, I had an accident in my office. I fell in my office getting stuck in the court, very freaky accident in the office. I really badly broke my left shoulder and hip. And I was 8, 9 days in a hospital, 6, 7 hours under surgery. I was diagnosed with severe onset of osteoporosis. And I'm very sensitive to pharmaceutical, cannot take any NSAID or anti-inflammatory pharmaceutical. I get internal bleeding. And in general, I'm very sensitive to pharmaceutical. So I always rather take, natural path to heal. At the time, I was left with chronic pain and I need to get treatment for the rest of my life for osteoporosis. And that leaves you with chronic joint pain, muscle ache, and overall fatigue. So since I cannot take ibuprofen and, unfortunately, I had to quit my job. I cannot lift my left shoulder more than that, higher than that. And I cannot perform my procedures under microscope or in general. So we started to look for something to get rid of my chronic pain. So I grew up with turmeric, and as you know, in your culture, turmeric is an amazing, ingredient. It does magic when it comes to inflammation. And of course, we did research on bromelain enzyme for years and years. And I use papain enzyme, that is an enzyme from papaya fruit. So combination of these and electrolytes, we made Bala to get rid of my inflammation and deal with my chronic pain. And that's how Bala was born. The name comes from balance, first word of balance, because we feel like by reducing inflammation in your body, your life can be balanced with us.
Right, right. Such a, you took an adversary and, converted that into an opportunity because, you had to give up your practice because of your hand movement and, then you thought of a business. So this is a true entrepreneurship, that you never give up. You keep going. So CPG and in CPG, hydration product, which is a overcrowded market, is what I feel. What sets Bala Enzymes apart from the other hydration and recovery products?
So we are actually very differentiated. We are hydration. Hydration is basically an icing on a cake for us. So we are in core an enzyme company, and we are an anti-inflammatory plus hydration. So our core of our, product is anti-inflammatory, which is enzymes and turmeric. And we added some electrolyte because during all the years of my practice, I never used to drink enough. So we decided we do put some electrolytes in there to help me and help other people that they take it. So we are very differentiated from other hydration product out there because we mainly are recovery and anti-inflammatory product.
Wow, good, great. So that certainly puts you in a different category,
Definitely.
Yeah. So explain the science behind, obviously you did talk about turmeric and then, papaya, but, let's go a little deeper into the science of Bala enzymes.
Sure. So what Bala is, we are combination of 20 different ingredients. So hydration are normally just some electrolyte, sodium, potassium, and, sugar in most of the cases. But we have 20 different ingredients backed with science. And we are, in our case, we are sugar free, zero sugar. We are using amino acid to transport, all the turmeric and enzymes and electrolytes through the, gut and getting absorbed into our system. So a lot of people, when they use turmeric, they use black pepper for the absorption. With other cases, they use sugar as a transport carrier. In our formulation, we are using amino acid as a transport technology, and we are actually getting a patent on that, which, hopefully we get that on Q4 this year.
Okay, very nice, very nice. What challenges have you faced in creating the product where it is today?
Of course, the challenges, we product was made in end of 2018. We launched in 2019 on D2C and Amazon, and we proof our concept. And of course, we hit the COVID. So COVID was tough for everybody, but thank God, we made it. And so around that time, manufacturing was very tough, getting ingredients and dealing with COVID and, what everybody else was dealing with around that time. But one of our challenges are educating people what enzymes is, because it's new to market, and we are actually the only powdered, nutrition out there that is helping with inflammation. So we just need to educate people. So we need more brand awareness, so people know what Bala can do for them and what enzyme does for them.
Uh, tell us about your manufacturing, the quality control that you have in place, and how do you maintain these standards?
Sure. We actually our manufacturing is in Florida, and we find a great partner. And my husband is actually a CEO, and he takes care of all that part of the manufacturing and business. Um, but it's been manufactured in US. Of course, all our product are coming from all over the world, and then get mixed and uh, get manufactured in Florida.
Mhm. Okay. And, where are you in your journey right now? You started just pre-COVID, then obviously you lost almost 2 years during COVID. How is Bala doing now? What are your sales numbers? How much volume do you see? What is the growth potential? Where are you?
Sure. We are actually growing day after day, which is very exciting. So, in between 2019, when we launched, to 2022, we were only online and on Amazon, and we proved our concept. In 2022, I pitched to Sprouts at Expo West, and we got accepted nationwide. So we launched nationwide at the Sprout kind of end of 2022. Since then, we are in a lot of other retailers. We started, with natural channels. We're almost in 2,000 stores at this point in a retailer, and then continue to grow, which is very exciting. And our Amazon business is continuing to grow, and our subscription. So it's really, amazing, and we're very proud of it.
Yeah, your website is very very clean and very attractive. There are so many people. I know a lot of startup founders who are in CPG space. Where did you get your marketing done, and your whole website done, and the social media and Amazon marketplace? Who is managing that?
Well, we have different parties that is helping us doing that. Different independent parties. Of course, we switch over time. You know how it is. To find a great team is one of the biggest challenge always, especially in CPG. So I feel like we're lucky enough that we find great group of people. Of course, we optimize our website year over year, and I believe now it's very good, and it always needs to be optimized. And we change, our parties, people who are helping us on Amazon, and we have great partner now that is helping us. Um, we have different social medias, Instagram, TikTok. I try to, make people aware what TikTok, in TikTok, telling them about the brand, about enzymes, about what it can do for people. So those are all challenges, but finding a great group of, people is just, it's not easy, but we're getting there.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. But what is the vision of the future of Bala Enzymes? Are you adding more product line to the portfolio? What is the upcoming innovations or product that Bala Enzyme is working on?
Sure. So as I mentioned, in core, we are an enzyme company. So we actually do have other innovation that can, through enzyme, we tackle human disorders. So we do have a couple other, formulation already made, and we are one by one, we are ready to launch, and different even flavor of, our anti-inflammatory, but we do have other innovation in pipeline that is ready to come out. So hopefully by closing our seed round, and, we are just ready to launch those.
Very nice. And you are already making revenue. You have such a large retailer under your belt, Sprouts. How much money you have already invested into this company? If you are willing to share your revenue numbers or something like that, what is the Are you in fundraising mode? And if yes, then how much you are raising and how you are going to raise it.
Sure. As a founder, me and my husband, we already put 1.3 million into the business ourselves, from branding the company and from A to Z. Of course, a lot of substantiation, through all the different claims, because we have to be very careful what we claim due to being an anti-inflammatory product. Because we're not curing, we're just helping, uh, you know, joint support, we are helping gut health, we are all like improving and helping, not curing. So we do have substantiation file that, those are all, within the money that we already put in. Our seed round was for 2 million, and then we are looking for another 700,000 to close our round.
Okay, okay. And are you raising on safe, convertible note,
Is
right
that
now?
convertible note for the seed rounds, and pre-money is 5 million, post-money 7 million.
Okay. Throughout your journey, so, you said you started in 2018, but prior to that, were you thinking about to launch something in this CPG category? And, what was that thought process? How did you zero in that, I'm going to go after anti-inflammatory and a hydration product? How did you decide on that?
Okay. So all the years when we use enzymes to reduce inflammation after oral surgery, we had a lot of testimonial from our patient year after year, day after day, telling us how much they felt better to take bromelain after oral surgery. And every time me and Arash, we sit down and talk, and we say we should do something with that, all these, information, and not taking it to our graves, because it was years after years that everybody comes and tell us how much they felt better. But of course, having two successful practices, having two young daughters, um, life was limited and we didn't have time for it. But we always talk about that, that we should do something about it. But then in January of 2018, when I had my accident, when I couldn't take ibuprofen, when I was left with chronic pain, all of those kind of, forces me to do something to help me. And then, as a doctor, I loved my job. I loved helping people to heal and get better. So at least now, with the CPG and my product, I can help a lot of other people and like a bigger crowd than only my private practice, helping them, because I get a lot of, emails from hairdressers, people who are standing on their feet, nurses. They thanking me to have that product out that help them, not that they don't have to take pharmaceutical, and they help them like stand up on their feet and get rid of their aches and pains. And as we all, get older, we wanted to do things that we cannot do anymore because of our age and limitation. And Bala is just something that it can help you get over your daily aches and pain without reaching out to the pharmaceutical. Because pharmaceutical, as we know, it has a lot of side effects, which plant-based enzyme with zero sugar, you don't have any side effects.
Right, right. So, Dr. Faye, you are an accomplished dental surgeon and then now you're a businesswoman. What advice do you have for budding entrepreneurs who wants to enter into the CPG realm of business, and that too in similar type of category? What pitfalls, advice that you would like to give them to be careful of?
Well, it's very crowded. CPG is very tough. It's mostly, I feel like there are male, not many female in CPG. Fundraising is tough for females. And as you know, it's only 2% of the fundraising goes to female entrepreneurs. So, and there is a movie, that documentary that show her the money. I don't know if you know about that, it raised up this issue that for female founders, that only 2% of the investment goes toward the female entrepreneurs. So my recommendation is you gotta have to be ready to fight. You have to put different hats on. You gotta have to be very dedicated and keep pushing forward. It is a tough area, but I believe if you're very determined, you can just get there.
But I see the products on your screen. Could you bring it forward? So is the packaging and how beautiful it looks.
So, as you see, we have pouches, 30 count and 10 count pouches. That is for our, D2C, is on our website and our Amazon. Then for retailers, we have different strategy. We have boxes of 8 that we have, and then this box at retail can open up, and then, sorry, I didn't have the pineapple, but they can send it by a stick pack next to the cashier, because a lot of people, they like to try it once, see if they like it, and then maybe purchase the 8-count box. And so we have different packaging basically for our retail and for our online.
Okay. And how many flavors do you sell your product?
So at this point, we have pineapple, and we have, so this is our pineapple. We have lime, and we have berry flavor. The most important thing that I'd like to actually mention, when you mix our product, you mix 1 stick pack in 16 ounce of water. And if you like it to be more diluted, you can add more water, but we recommend minimum of 16 ounce. But all of our products, they are orangey, beautiful orange turmeric color. So if you use any of different flavor, they're all orange. So people are wondering why they're all orange, because we chose not to put artificial coloring. Because I'm totally against artificial coloring and all the side effects that it has. So they do have different tastes, but all same color.
Wow. No, then that is good also. I've seen your product in the Sprouts, and obviously you have pitched to us under Startup Game Changer event, and then at the Thai event also. So, obviously you are a known face in the Southern California investment world and the startup founder ecosystem. What is the end game here? What do you want to do with Bala Enzymes?
Well, we are looking for a strategic partner to grow Bala. So hopefully growing from natural channel into conventional, and hopefully 1.5 to 2 years in clubs. And, I get it to the, size that we can get acquired, and, basically be successful journey.
Yeah, in CPG, what I have seen that, if you reach to a certain milestone of revenue numbers and repeat customer, the exits are really, really, really big. And once you start getting in more retailer, obviously you are in Sprouts, but once you hit, Costco and, some of the other Target and, whatnot, and then the exit becomes very, very lucrative.
Yes.
And, and there are so many Southern California company in the protein shake business and all, which has exited real big time.
Yes.
And made the founders billionaires.
Yes. The brands that we're sitting next to, one is Liquid IV, that they're tremendously successful and they had a great exit. We're sitting next to Known, and other ones on sports nutrition. We are very happy to announce that we are launching in August in HEB in Texas. In HEB, actually, they decided they want to put us at the gut health. So because inflammation of the gut issues are all inflammation, due to inflammation, basically. So our product is one of the best to help gastritis or any type of gut health people have. So this is a brand new area in the store that we're going to sit in August in HEB. And we're very excited to see how the product will move other than sitting in sports nutrition in other places. So we are launching at Thrive Market. We have lunch already at Kroger and Rayleigh's. So those are like great accounts that we are in there. But one of our biggest thing is HEB that we're very excited for the partnership with them.
Very nice, very nice. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
How big is your team? How many people are involved in Bala Enzymes?
Is three of us that we have full time, me, my husband, and another person. But we do have a lot of course, part time people working with us. But we are working. Me and my husband are working probably. I want to tell you, 16 hours a day. It's very hard working, putting different hats on. We go to a lot of shows, to introduce our brand. We have a lot of demos in different places. And the key to our brand is taste. We mask the turmeric taste really good. So when we go to different shows like Unify shows or KE shows, when retailers like taste Bala, they wanted to carry it. And they get very excited regarding being zero sugar and tastes so good. And in the stores, when we have all our demo agent, basically demoing Bala, the consumers, as soon as they taste it, they love it. So,
Right.
yes, but we do have a team, but we're small, but we do have advisory team that Ken Sadowski is in our advisory team, which is Beverage Whisper, and he's very famous in CPG, had a lot of successful exits. So he's in our advisory board. We're very lucky to have him. So in, very high level, we always have meeting with him, and he's helping us to make a lot of good decisions.
Very nice. So, Dr. Faye, for Bala, what type of help are you looking for from the investor ecosystem, other than funding? Funding is one. Anything else that is out there where you need help?
Well, if we find, investor that they can be actually helping us as far as like growing, that would be really nice, so that's one of the, things we're looking for. On the other hand, we do have some shares put aside for, any advisors, or actually like somebody who has a very big social media, that can help us basically be face of the brand and, just give brand awareness for us. So a
Yes.
type of athlete or somebody that could join us and then, give us like a fast type of social media brand awareness. We are, of course, doing a lot of influencer marketing, but, we're always looking for somebody that can become a face of a brand and help us do brand awareness.
Mm-hmm. Are you also looking to hire more people in your team?
Definitely. We are looking always to, one challenge is always, finding that great team, because you're as good as your team. And definitely we need to hire more people. And as we're closing our round, then we get ready to hire more people full time, which we have them already, but we need to hire them full time to be with us.
Oh. And any net new hire also. So you have some part-time people who are working as soon as you close your round.
Yes.
You'll be hiring full-time because, you will have the money to pay them. Other than that, are you looking to hire maybe a chief revenue officer or somebody who can take you to all these big stores?
Yeah, I'm always like looking for a strategic partner that, even though they can like close our round, but they can help us actually grow it with, strategically as well.
Cool. So I'll keep that in mind because, I meet with so many people at so many events and, on my podcast also. So if I get to know someone, then, obviously I have all your contact details, Dr. Faye.
That would be
And
great.
we are in the same ecosystem. So we keep seeing each other, so that is.
Definitely. That
Anything else that you would like to share about Bala Enzyme?
Sure. One more thing that I think is very crucial to know about our brand is that, of course, Bala is recovery and hydration. But in order to start feeling the full benefit of anti-inflammatory, uh, people have to start using Bala for 5 consecutive days because the enzymes needs to build into your system before you can start feeling the effect of it. And then after 5 days, you are going to start feeling your aches and pains or recovery gets faster. And then, of course, it needs to start becoming as your lifestyle, part of your lifestyle, and do, 1 stick pack a day. So that I want to always people keep that in mind that, with having only 1 stick pack, you cannot say, oh, okay, I don't feel better, but it's been a life changer for me. If I do not take Bala in a daily, my daily, routine, I will be in pain from head to toe, and I have to take a lot of Tylenol. So it's been a life changer for me, and I would really like people to take benefit from it as well.
Yeah, you are a living example of that, of using your own product, and it has helped you. You have such 5-star ratings. I was checking them out. You have a great looking website. You are already in Kruger, and then in Sprouts, and now you are venturing out in the Texas retail market. So you are on something big, I must tell you, Dr. Faye.
Thank you. And then we actually have done research, clinical research on actual patient in our office, around 60 to 65 clinical, study, but checking the inflammation of the gum, which is called gingivitis. So by consuming Bala, the inflammation of the gum reduces, and the hydration of the mouth and dry mouth gets less. So we have done that in our practice as well, and that is helping us to get our patent closed. But of course, doesn't matter if the inflammation of the gum gets less, the whole body inflammation can, be lower. So, but we have done a clinical study in our office and as well in our practices.
Wow, very nice. Thank you so much for your time. Just hang in there, after I end the show. This is Dr. Faye, Bala Enzyme, plant-based, no sugar, gluten-free, no artificial sweeteners, color, all flavors, patent pending, made in USA, doing great inroads in such a crowded market, and, have created a name and a brand for ourselves. I wish you all the best, for on the journey that you are on in building your entrepreneurship and, building your empire. So, congratulations to that, Dr. Faye.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for having me. Sure.